caves and treasure seem to go hand in hand. They certainly do in Arizona, where there are numerous legends of treasures hidden in caves. In the late 1600s, Spanish Jesuits fleeing rampaging Indians supposedly secreted gold statues, chalices, gold bars, nuggets and gold dust in a cave in the Baboquavari Mountains near Arivaca. This legend sounds suspiciously like the Jesuit treasure supposedly hidden in the Superstition Mountains. In another Arizona treasure cave legend, prospector Tom Watson is said to have hidden a sack full of gold nuggets behind a waterfall in a small cave on the Tanner Trail between the Colorado River and the town of Cibola. Outlaws Zwing Hunt and Billy Grounds supposedly hid gold and silver in a cave in Skeleton Canyon in the Davis Mountains. Another outlaw, Black Jack Ketchum, supposedly had a treasure cave in Wildcat Canyon in the Chirchahua Mountains. Another story tells of lost Aztec treasure. In 1865, prospector Jim White braved the Colorado River on a raft. Supposedly, he found a cave near the ruins of an old Indian settlement on the south bank of the river in the lower Granite Gorge of the Grand Canyon, 3 miles east of Pierce Ferry. Jim White then set out for home. Reaching civilization, delirious from weeks of hunger and hardship, White told of a cave filled with thousands of golden idols and other ancient Aztec objects. The Superstition Mountains have their own quota of treasure caves. In 1934, Charlie Williams stumbled out of the Superstition Mountains with handfuls of gold nuggets and a spectacular story. Williams claimed the nuggets came from a huge pile of nuggets he found just inside a cave's entrance. Of course, he couldn't remember where the cave was located because in his excitement he hit his head and became totally disoriented. He must have been very, very disoriented since the gold was later proven to be dental gold. Another story tells of gold bars in a cave near the massacre grounds. Prospector James Baxter claimed he was guided to the cave by a blue light coming from the cave. This cave is supposedly within a 2-mile radius of the first water trailhead. A treasure hunter named John Hallenberg talked about a cave filled with gold bars located on Bluff Springs Mountain. Hallenberg supposedly found a cave where he discovered all kinds of old writing. These marks did not resemble Native American petroglyphs, but were something entirely different. Hallenberg thought the writing was Hebrew, but probably could have been anything. In any event, this adventure somehow convinced Hallenberg that there was indeed a cave in the Superstitions filled with gold bars. He even had a map showing the direction to this cave of gold. Another treasure cave story involves a solid gold cannon. The Apaches attacked the Spanish relentlessly for several weeks. The Spanish desperately needed a cannon, but the poor Spaniards had no bronze. So, supposedly, the Spaniards cast a cannon out of gold rather than bronze because the mine they were working was so rich with gold. Such a cannon, even if only a small cannon, would weigh at least 2,000 pounds. The treasure hunter telling this story insisted the cannon was now in a cave in the Superstitions. He told anyone who would listen, "You can look up into this cave and see the barrel of this golden cannon sticking out." Of course, the treasure hunter had never actually been to the cave, but knew the cave and the cannon existed from his research of historical Spanish documents.